only 5 minutes. I'd love to see it. Let's go, in the meantime, underwater. I can remember where that place is. Never mind, we're going to the monastery. Are we though? Oh, come on, dickhead. You queued up for a monastery. $14 or $15. This is taking a little longer than normal. Passing through or here for another reason regardless. Tidings from our friends beneath Hell's Lid. Another missive delivered by one of the auspices. Raccoon dog, I believe it. I haven't agitated. This one I care less about the details. Karu's wards are on the verge of failure. Return to the temple at once. It's annoying because it clearly, like, now there's only 3 healers and only 1 tank. So they presumably sent them to other places. But, like, we're 1 away. Come on. When you're 1 away, you should just prioritize putting 1 more person in. Watch it take 40 minutes now, because that one dickhead didn't turn up. Doesn't matter, there's plenty to be doing. Because chances are that person was in a cutscene or something. Not all 4, all the, oh no, fair enough. Orbonne Monastery. Me and 14 of my friends have turned up, or however many. It's more than 14, isn't it? 8, 16, 24. Me and 23 of my friends turned up. Quite a lot of bun folk. It's a harpy. Is it one of the chickens from Final Fantasy XII? I can't tell. It doesn't look quite like it, but it might be a variant. What's his normal enemy, John? You didn't really need to go all out for that. Hey, harpies. What's that? It's a monastic ghost. Impressive. Perhaps you are deserving of the accolades. What's over there? Why is there a section over there? Only the name of the ruins is doobly 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 doobly. Head. I see some sort of thing. Monastery Bonanza. The paths lead through me. Who the fuck is Monastery? Oh, it must be character from the tactics game. Cool. Monastery. Is he the guy who's a mercenary? Oh, shit. Who betrays you? Like, he doesn't really betray you, he's just never really on your side. It's sort of subtly a different thing.
You shall promise. Promise will save you from what comes next.
He knows my weakness. I don't know how the fuck you counter that. And nor do any of these people, presumably. Okay. Mustadio is definitely like... What is this? One of the human characters, I think.
Just warming up. What's this? thing.
No, I think it's got something to do with the gun. You, like, encounter an engineer, and I think it's the villain to that guy's story. Like, it's like, oh yeah, my dad invented the gun, and they're trying to keep some Orosite secret from the church. And I think Monastery is the guy chasing him. Going here.
This be your final testament.
Oh, I think you have to block. I think you have to turn your shield that you suddenly acquire.
You have proven yourself deserving of the title. Zodiac brave. There's so much enemy can, at long last, come to her.
Yeah, the machinist. That makes sense. Wait, well, look at it there.
The Beowulf youth guides your fate, but have you the faith to fulfill his legacy?
Agrius. Oh, these are all new. It seems like a cool design. I wish I could see it.
To the current of life we succumb. Its judgment swift and final. Its bite as cold as steel.
Do you know the name? Judgment! Oh. I think Agrius was also on your team.
7 shadows cast, 7 fates foretold. If at the end of the broken path lies death, and death alone!
Somebody very quick on healing me there. I think she's like the princess's guard or something.
The dreams of men are fleeting, yet they must be embraced if they are to flourish. Have you the faith to do as much?
Divine light, send us from our sins! Gaze deep into the light! They who dwell aloft have spoken. Let their words echo in your empty soul. Ruination is come!
I beg your pardon.
Champion. I leave you now to your quest. My Ophelia awaits.
Fair Ophelia. That's Ophelia, and that's Hamlet. The Necrohall. He's fairly old, Kubo. Dullahans, Night Stalkers. I never did forget arcade. Oh, fucking hell, almost died then. Somebody pulled me in. Get the fuck in here so I can heal you.
Your coming was foretold, servant of Ivalice. Or perhaps you serve another. I am Count Sinolphus Orlando.
Hey!
Your journey ends here.
It's Sid.
The hearts of men are black with corruption and must needs be cleansed.
I'm guessing this is the Pope in tactics. Also, I just immediately have no health.
I call out to the skies and tremble as the brilliance of 1,000 bolts blinds mine enemies and tears their flesh asunder. To the current of life we succumb, its judgment swift and final, its bite as cold as steel. Open your eyes to the darkness and drown in its loveless embrace. The gods will not be watching.
You will. Well, no one's raising me for this.
Misfortune hangs heavy on a head once held high. Such is poor cover for when the heavens
Pork cover. Covering pork.
come. Show me more. Seven shadows cast, seven fates.
I might be standing in the wrong place.
Yet at the end of the broken path lies death, and death alone.
Yeah, I should be in the A section.
To live by the sword is to die by the sword. There is time enough for regret in the flames of hell.
That's why it took a while to res me, because I wasn't standing next to my healer.
Endless is the path that leads him from hell.
He's very talkative, this guy. Oh, I forgot about this area. I didn't know about it. I didn't forget about it. I want to drink my tea.
I have been called to the god of thunder. Now know why. Upon my holy blade, the very world lies in balance. And now
Can I use my
the
minuet?
scale is limited. Come, show me more. The piteous display.
I've still not used that one ability down the bottom, which I forgot to look up.
Were you expecting a modicum of rust? You will find my defenses quite impenetrable. Escape is not so easily granted.
Oh no, my level might be limited to 70. It's a level 72
They
ability.
who dwell aloft have spoken. Let their words echo in your empty soul. Ruination is come.
Beg pardon? Never mind. Move on.
Even the strongest of shields cannot defend the weakest of wills. A moment's hesitation beckons a lifetime of pain.
These potions are too strong for you, traveler. They're not fit for a beast, let alone a man. Or bunny.
Find my defenses quite impenetrable.
I disagree.
Clouds have parted, and the skies cleared. It is time I bade you farewell.
Neat.
Is it sanctum you seek, my wayward children? Or perhaps you are come in search of power? That which lies at your feet, that blessed bauble can grant you both. You need but will it so. Now, take up your salvation and be gone. Mortal agency in matters divine shall not be suffered.
This isn't what Ultima looks like in 12. Hello, phone. Ultima the High Seraph. Maybe I never fought Ultima the High Seraph. I'm gonna have to look this up. Oh, hang on, ready check. Yes. They were literally waiting on me.
Raised your eyes to the heavens.
I think Ultima the High Seraph is in both 12 and Tactics.
Your very soul shall not escape my wrath.
Oh, group 8. Sorry. That's such a funny ability.
Denizens of the abyss, from ink of blackest night. I summon.
They fucking love using it though. I don't feel bad for being out of sight. If I had the ability to grab players anytime that opportunity came up, legitimately, I'd be well happy.
Denizens of the abyss, from ink of blackest night, I summon.
Oh, just down there.
Denizens of the abyss, from ink of blackest night, I summon.
Yep, I'm glad I moved out of that. What's that? Oh.
Death awaits defiance.
Oh, look, the other summons are here. There's Famfrit. There's Gygus. That's Cloud. I accept. There is a lot of shit going down. I'm gonna sound you guys. Should I hit something? Oh, the Thunder God's here as well, apparently. There's a lot of shit going down.
Bear your steel.
Let's stay in the children's area.
Rise into the heavens in a cleansing conflagration of divine benevolence. Your sins, your sins are undone. You will not intervene.
Stadio. Ruination. Let's attack the Ruination. Yeah, fought the Ruination. Good.
I am Miqo'te.
Yeah, Agrias, Stadio. They're all our teammates in the game, which I probably should have known, because they're in the game early as well. I think the Stadio isn't the one. I think he's literally the guy with a gun in the team, which makes sense. Crystalline Jail.
Claim to have endured the might of my will.
I think that's more familiar to me.
Denizens of the abyss, from ink of blackest night, I say. Kneel before me. Your very soul shall not escape my wrath. Kneel before me. I summon.
Now those guys. Okay, now I can't aim for anything.
Bend to my will. Kneel before me.
What a funny boss fight section. Now you gotta do a tiny maze. Yeah, I'm for the fucking boss. Orbonne to pick. What's Orbonne?
I am your mother.
No.
I am your maker. I am evilness. Mother! Unto darkness, and your light will be forever lost.
Okay, so I'm guessing Ultima was the hardest summon and Yamzat was the hardest mark, if that's what it was worth. Anyway, yay, we won. The Orbonne Monastery is complete. I'm also guessing that's the final boss of Tactics. Why is it stopped? Why is it on 55? Right, 1 second. I probably won't get it, but I'll be right back anyway. I don't know if I got the minion, so I'm just gonna leave him there. I don't understand why the loot queue is paused. Okay, no, it's gone. It's fine. How do I get out of here? He's right, Kupo, but is it truly him? Thank you for coming to my aid. And you have my thanks, noble warrior of light. You achieved what I could not. And you, bearer of my blood and blood of House Jirai, thank you for seeing my final wish fulfilled. My sacrifice has been given me meaning. I love that the chocobo is there as well. The fuck is that? Now, my friends, let us retire to Mother Heidelin's bosom, that we may finally rest. I mean, I know they're the Zodiac Braves. Farewell, you're the true heroes of the story. Delita, I have missed you, old friend. Forgive me, Ramsay, you deserve better than what history gave you. I could have done more. Truly sorry. It's countless centuries did I long for the day we might meet once again, and now the time has finally come. Heidelin beckons us both. Hey, they finished the model. Cool. Finished a model? Actually, I'm not sure they finished the model. I think they just... There was a model that was higher in the thing and it started from there. So sorry, Ramsay Alma, I'm convinced myself my research was the most important thing in life. All the while you two are standing before me. Can you find it in your hearts to forgive your father? No! See? It's alright. We're still here, are we not? We are, and we triumph. We proved your theory true. Ivalice existed, Ramsay existed, and Oral Jirai was not a heretic but a hero. And all that remains is to tell the world. No, my son, we needn't burden ourselves further. But father, we cannot allow our ancestors' name to remain. We will not, yet simply not in the manner you think. I shall be adding to the final act of the Zodiac Brave story, telling how Ramza, the forgotten hero and his chronicler, Orangerai, smote the Angel of Blood and saved Evilise from the Age of Darkness before quietly embarking on the final journey that will take them far beyond the horizon. And of course I shall not leave out those nameless heroes fought alongside Ramza, although I don't know their names, fuck, without whom the young noble would have surely perished. That what you truly want, Father, for the story to end? It will only end on the stage, my dear, and live in the hearts of the crowd. King Delator and Oran envisioned the Virgo as a beacon which would lead future generations to the truth about the founding of the kingdom. They were right, just as the Dependents guided us, we shall now guide the masses for our play. And now you see, my son. I would offer my thanks again, but thanks are not nearly enough to express my gratitude for all you've given us. Perhaps after I complete the Zodiac Brave story, I shall pen a tale about the legendary warrior Light and her adventures across the 3 great continents. You have your work cut out for you, my friend. Maeve has enough battles under her belt to fill at least 3 tomes, if not 4.5 tomes, by my counting. Actually, 3.5 because there isn't a version 1. But whatever. Would you stop doing that, Sid? And her fate is far from over, isn't it? Those windows are going crazy. Right, this is our final dress rehearsal for the night. Make a count. Positions, everyone. Yes, Principal. Lights, music. There will be no mistakes from you two. Am I clear? Another crystal clear. Cooper. They're going to perform the new final act. Begin. Whatever will we do? The church has branded us heretics. No home awaits us in Evilise. We shall embark on a journey together. Together? Together the crystal's call has been answered and evil vanquished from the land. We're now free to soar, like the griffin. Free, but how? By casting off our noble names and forging a new path, one not bound by fate. And on that path we shall meet new friends, make a new family. And unto them we shall entrust the true tale of our deeds, that they may carry on our legacy for all eternity. Sword in hand, a warrior clutches stone to breast. In sword etched he his fading memories. In stone he tempered his skill. By sword attested, by stone revealed. Their tale can now be told. Sorry, I should have been doing the meter correctly, but bravo, you were both wonderful. I'm inclined to agree with the Lady Muse's sentiments, but there is always room for improvement. Back to your positions, everyone, again from the top. Again, I've had enough of this. I was promised a starring role, Kupo. It's in my contract. Oh, hush, brother. For Genomus has us back polishing boot buckles again. Ah ha 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 ha! That was just a side quest. It's taken us 2.5 hours to finish, almost finish the side quest. Meanwhile, in the clockwork city of Gaug. Fucking Kabranth. It is, well. Sir, further research we required to reach a positive conclusion, but prelim tests show the technology you utilize here bears striking similarities to our own. Excellent. The Eorzeans play with their baubles. True power lies within these very walls. Here's our ancestors who were as cunning as they were ruthless. Oh, was that one of the dancers? Is there an evil dancer? Another troop. Weapon power enough to carve the gateway to the land's very core. Its radiants will be eager to test this Tartarus. Wouldn't you all agree? One down. Let's do the main quest for a little bit. City of Vengeance. Yeah, I actually forgot to hand in the quest as well, but whatever. I'll hand in that quest in a little bit. I shouldn't have teleported away, but fuck it. Toya's Cape. We're gonna do this anyway, so. I'm working from home tomorrow, and there's no reason for me to actually get up at 8. It's just that the worry is actually that I'll conk out at midnight. So I'm just more curious than anything. I shouldn't have done this, sorry. I was like, what's this? And he's like, hang on, if it's about round rocks, so did I forget to hand in this quest as well? Or it's the hard mode quests. Either way. To Matoya's cave. Headmaster Miqo'te was something of a recluse. This seems extreme. Still, I'd happily overlook her eccentricities. She agrees to help us.
Come to disturb my peace again, have you? I hide myself away in a cave, and still you people insist on pestering me with your problems. Oh, I mistook you for young what's-his-name, but I see now you're the sister. Weren't you supposed to be the lively one? I've seen happier faces at a rain-sodden burial.
Well, I'm sorry to dash your expectations, but the situation isn't exactly conducive to gaiety.
Ha! That's more like it. Stoller used to spit and hiss like a wildcat too. Better for a young thing like you to be filled with fire and leave the doom and gloom to your elders.
Not bad advice to
Now,
us.
what exactly does this tragic situation of yours have to do with me?
If I may, Master Miqo'te, we have need of your crystal eye once more.
And Stoller is one of the afflicted, is she? Very well. She may be an ungrateful stray, but she's my ungrateful stray, and I'll not see her buried before I am.
Right. Let us see what we can see.
I see like a blue ball.
I'll begin from where our friends first fell and cast my senses out from there.
It's now bluer.
What is it? Did you find them? This doesn't make sense. How is it even possible? How is what possible? Kryl, what did you see? The threads, they just ended. And no, I didn't lose track of them. I followed them as far as they went. It's as if they were cut off. Could their ether have dissipated if it had? Oh gods! Their bodies are just husks. It's like the brood mother's daughter all over again.
Who's the brother? Fuck.
No, this is different. The Kalyana girl was already dead, body and soul, when Lakshmi effected her resurrection.
Oh.
Aye, let's not jump to conclusions. If their physical forms yet breathe and show no signs of wasting, then it follows that their souls must still be intact somewhere.
But where?
That's the question, isn't it, girl? Death has not taken them to the ethereal sea. Yet there are no tracks left for us to follow.
We're no closer to an answer than when we started. But knowing their souls are still out there is progress of a sort. We just have to keep looking.
I mean, you don't know that. It's just a guess from Miqo'te. I'm not really sure
Pray,
if logic is sound
excuse
either.
me a moment. Yes? I remember, but... What, to Alamigo? We're on our way. That was Lise. Apparently, a group of Populares have defected to Alamigo, and Maxima, the envoy Alphino left with, is one of them.
Okay, I was curious as to what happened
I'm
to
sorry. I realize
Maxima.
we've barely begun here, but...
Go, child, go! You've made up your mind, and life's too short for dithering.
But I fucking love dithering Miqo'te. It's like
Do
my
some digging
favourite.
in the meantime and see if there isn't some other method we could use to continue the search.
Let's be off then.
My God!
Oh, not again. The enchantment barely seems to take these days. I chalk it up to old age, but I rather doubt it's that simple.
Before they took ill, Y'shtola and Urianger were sharing notes on a thinning of...
I was going to say, is this a Wilson moment?
It seems to be happening all over.
You know, House and Wilson, where they have a conversation
Does
with
it
Wilson,
now?
and they gets the
And
answer
here
from something
I
completely
was all
separately.
set to blame my woes on that creaking mountain of refuse clogging up the Thaliac. I fear something has gone awry. Still, there's naught to be gained from starting in shadows. You can only do what can be done, and that but one thing at a time.
I wonder, like, how the fuck, like, it's somebody's job to make sure. Why is your name orange? Oh, you're in a cutscene? No, that's the symbol. So it's somebody's job to go, okay, they all talk in medieval speak, especially certain characters. Well, no, hang on, certain characters talk Shakespeareanly. So they say ere long, and with us that you didn't just spook. You started a thing that people don't say anymore. And I guess it's somebody's job to know all these fucking words. So the woman who tamed Y'shtola had a distinct feeling of being grabbed by the scruff of the neck and having nonsense shaken out of me. When Alphino's back, I'd like to visit again and ask her what tales she has of her grandfather. Can almost hear, can't bear to hear what Maxima has to tell us, but it can't be bad news, can it? Lise said, would have said, unless no point speculating. Lise said she'd notified the guards of a quarter coming. Sorry, I jumped down a thing, so we should head straight to the palace gates in Anamegan Quarter. I'll be praying for good news. Learn what you can about Alphino's plight and leave the search for our friends' lost souls to me. I still think somebody should be hanging around with me and Alice, eh? Meteor, why is your name orange? Oh no, that's how I got the wind up thing. was that? Okay, fair enough. So much to do and so little time to do it. Okay, there's a chance there's a dungeon in this quest line, so what I should do is I shouldn't do any of the bird stuff, not bird stuff, any of the, you know, the fucking Genbu and Rising Temple. I shouldn't do that unless we're queued up, so I have something to do while we're queued up. Yeah, come in.
I'm sorry to drag you halfway across the realm, but when Maxima mentioned Alphino, I thought you'd want to hear the news in person.
Ah, we meet again. Though I was hoping our reunion would be under more auspicious circumstances.
What happened to my brother? Where is Alphino?
Never fear, my lady. Your brother was in fine health when I took my leave of him, and I have no reason to assume that has changed.
You assume?
If you will allow me, I shall endeavor to explain events. Our troubles began not long after we departed Doma. While crossing the burn, we were fired upon by the Emperor's personal guard and forced to make an emergency landing. As we stumbled from the wreckage, our attackers fell upon us again, and we would have perished there and then were it not for the intercession of a third party, a band of mercenaries whose leader claimed to pursue a vendetta against the Ascians. This shadow hunter, as he styled himself, then escorted us out of the wastes to relative safety.
Yeah, sadly I accidentally
Upon arriving back
found
in
out who
civilization,
Shadowhunter is.
I gathered my Populares colleagues and prepared to flee the Empire. Master Alphino, however, declined the invitation to join us, preferring to continue his investigation into the Ascian threat.
He's entirely guessable. But I accidentally googled his name, trying to find information about him, and then it showed that face rather than the one I was expecting.
Tell us more about these Ascian.
And I was like, well, I know exactly who he is now then.
And is Alphino still with them?
He is. As to who they are, I'm afraid I have nothing to tell you. Beyond the fact that they root out and destroy Ascians, they were unwilling to divulge anything which might serve to identify them. They would not even reveal their next destination. But Master Alphino asked to accompany them all the same. Since parting company with your brother, we've been engaged in a game of cat and mouse with the Emperor's Guard. We made our way through province after province, finding the army busy restoring order wherever we went, until we finally arrived here in Alamigo. I cannot thank Commander Aldin enough for giving us such an unexpectedly warm welcome.
I'm not inclined to turn away refugees, no matter which land they call home. And if they can tell me how things lie in Garlemald, all the better.
On that subject, there is much I would tell you. During the course of our journey, we heard tales that an entire rebel army had been slaughtered in the space of a single night. It would seem my former comrades grew tired of putting down uprisings in the conventional manner, and chose instead to bring a formidable new weapon to bear. Details were sparse, but the rumor alone was enough to dampen the flames of rebellion. I have also heard reports that several companies have withdrawn from their designated provinces and begun marching westward. It is my assessment that the Empire's forces are mobilizing for a large-scale military engagement.
Westward? You mean they're getting ready to invade Alamigo?
We knew this was coming, but not that it would be so soon.
We've barely even begun to shore up our defenses. They won't stop an invading army.
No, they won't. Dispatch messengers to the Alliance leadership requesting reinforcements, and send word to our officers in the field to hasten completion of those border fortifications. Prepare to meet the Imperials head on!
Right directly to the forehead.
No matter how quickly we act, we still want for time. When the enemy comes into view, our best recourse will be to open negotiations with their commander, and see that the ensuing proceedings take as long as possible.
Would you and Alize head to Doma and let Lord Hier know about this? I'm sure he'll want to hear about Alphino too.
Consider it done. We'll send word when...
Untold sorrow must be changed. Ahead looms a calamity. Eon become instant. Throw wide the gates.
Hold the door.
You heard it too.
I'm assuming it's one of them from the future sending a message back.
Well, at least we're both still standing.
Oh, thank the gods. I thought we'd lost you for a moment there. Why does this keep happening?
I wish I knew. Nothing we've tried has brought us any closer to an answer. We'll keep working on it. But first, we need to go and see Lord Hier.
So I'll be right back. Alright, that was poorly timed, I guess.